Hello. Today we are going to solve an equation with a modulus. In order to solve the equation, let's remember what these equations look like. What these equations look like and how to solve them. An equation with a modulus contains a variable under the modulus sign. When we see an expression, the modulus of x equals some number c, then we say it is an equation with a modulus. How do we solve these equations? In order to solve these equations, we need to check first of all the number c. This number must be greater than or equal to 0. Today we're going to give an example of such an equation, but we'll write down a general algorithm for solving these equations. If I see an equation modulo x equals some number, in this case I will write down that this equation will equal the number c if x is greater than or equal to 0, and will equal minus c if x is less than 0. That we will use this algorithm to solve the equation. Let's consider the first equation. If the modulus x equals the number 5, then we'll check the number 5 first. Why? Because this number must be greater than or equal to 0. This number is greater than 0. Then x is equal to the number 5 itself, and x equals minus 5. When we solved this equation, we came up with two roots, x equals 5 and x equals minus 5. What does that mean? If I substitute 5 for x, then the modulus of 5, which is 5. And if instead of x, I put the number minus 5, then the modulus of minus 5 is also 5. We solved the equation correctly. But if the modulus of x is minus 5, then there are no solutions. There is no value for x whose modulus is equal to a negative number. That's exactly why I wrote down that we check the number itself first, and the number minus 5, it's less than 0. Therefore, such an equation has no solutions. Be careful when solving equations with modules. Let's look at another example. I'm going to complicate our equation and write down 2 modulus x minus 3 equals 5. How do we solve equations like this? First, we need to make the modulus of the number on the left side of the equation the absolute value. How do we do that? First, I'll move minus 3 to the right side. This will result in 2 modulus x equals 5 plus 3. And then 2 modulus x equals 8. We have simplified this expression. Now, I need to multiply 2 times the modulus of x. But we haven't yet reduced this equation to the form modulus of the number x equals a number. Then the modulus of x equals 8 divided by 2. And then the equation takes the form modulus of the number x equals 4. In this case, we can solve this equation and write that x equals 4 and x equals minus 4. These are the two solutions for our equation. In order to solve an equation with a modulus, we need to clearly follow the algorithm for solving it. In the next lesson, we will continue working with integers. And for today, our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye. See you again.